agreement, and nothing should be taken personal by whatever the agreement that April makes, or whoever the head of household makes.
So next time it'll be one of us making it.
So we got to go win it next week if we want it done our way. We got to go do it ourselves.
And I think this is kind of like deja vu a little bit, because, you know, with Keisha and stuff, you know, we were all scared out of our mind going into the next head of household before I had won it. We were all scared. We're like, oh my gosh, what if one of those three win it? One of us, you know, a couple of us are going up for sure.
Or the POV. And we went
you know
together.
what I'm saying, though, is that, I mean, you go in scared, but then you'll come out and we're going to be here on Thursday, the day after Libra's birthday, and she's going to be holding the head of household in her hand. You know what I mean? Though we always get this fear at this point in the game because it's getting so close. You're always going to have that fear. We're doing the right thing by still going after the same 4 people that we decided to target.
Well, in the same token as, you know, y'all might see people hanging out with Memphis, you and Ollie have become best friends with Jesse and Michelle.
That's not true. I have not said anything to Jesse.
Hanging out and checking teeth and all that. I mean, I'm just, let me finish. And so.
Yeah, don't take this person. She's
exactly. So at the same point, you know, Memphis knows his days are numbered. You know, when you're hanging out with Jesse and Michelle, then you can't, you know what I mean? So people are going to hang out in this house is what I'm saying. That's the point I'm making.
No, and that's a good point. I will let you know, I've never said probably more than 6 words to Jesse since the head of household competition. Never once. Yes, I do talk to Michelle. Michelle and I are in agreement with the head of household. You know, I'm hoping that her word means a lot because I didn't put her up. But, you know, again, us two were standing up there in the end. I respect her for staying up there as long as she did, and we have that agreement. Yes, I'll talk to Michelle because, you know.
Right, and I'm just saying in the same token, when we talk to Memphis.
There's not one person I don't talk to in the house, first of all. And from day one, I've talked to everybody, and I'm not going to stop that just because they're on the block or they're a target and they're not liked by anybody else.
But I'm not questioning you for talking to Memphis.
Okay.
You know, that's what I'm getting at.
We're not in the 2nd grade. Talk to whoever you want to talk to. Talk to the wall if you have to.
I like Memphis. I mean, we just played basketball the other night, him and I, you know, and we had a blast, and then we go play. I mean, I like Memphis. I do, you know. I like him a lot. I just think he's a little bit of a stronger player in this game. You know, Jesse's a little more loud and obnoxious, but I think Memphis is a smart player, you know. And so, you know, plus, again, he does have a car, and he did say he was coming after me. So, you know, it's a little bit of everything, but, you know, it's not like I like Jesse and Michelle. It's just Memphis is more after me, and he has more that, you know, I could possibly lose in this game with Memphis.
Why did he say he was coming after you?
Because of Jesse. Jesse went down and told him what she said in the room.
And so...
Who do you guys think is a bigger target? Who's a bigger threat? I mean, in the game. If you had Jesse and Memphis on like they are on the block, who's more likely to win the game?
Well, I guess if you have them both in HOH, who's more likely to win an HOH?
But that's not the whole game.
I said the whole game. That's the question I asked first.
HOH or POV?
Who do you think will win the whole game?
Okay, the whole game? Yeah. I think Memphis is more likely to win the whole game.
Of course.
But I think Memphis would be more likely and has to try and break the alliance. Jesse's self-destruct. I mean, he's already done. There's nothing he's going to do going to break this alliance.
So you think Memphis has a better chance of winning the entire game?
Memphis has a better chance of doing it. That's
what do you
think?
Thought. Who's a better chance of winning the entire game?
Memphis.
You, Libra?
Memphis.
Ready?
I think Memphis, he could win the game.
He's smooth.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, but
he's a smooth operator.
What week are we in? We're in week 4, right? So, week 5, who's more likely to win HOH? I'm just playing devil's advocate. No one get mad. I'm just throwing this question.
I say Memphis.
No, it's such a. I think one of us. I mean, it could be like Libra said. I went into POV so freaked out that it could be, and like she said, sometimes it's luck. You don't know what the competitions are going to be.
Well, it's random, and I'm glad I won because I was, you know.
You know, it's so random. It's like you can't. Yeah, and we just have to keep banking on the numbers.
You can't say who's going to win head of house.
No, but I'm saying who do you think is more likely to win an HOH, Jesse or Memphis?
I don't know, because it just depends on what it is.
I don't know.
Yeah.
That's you can't say that. That was like people saying I wasn't going to win POV.
But as far as the game, yeah. In Memphis, obviously, but...
I would say Memphis he's a huge threat.
Big time.
I mean, he's smart. You know?
Yeah, fucking. There's not too many people dumber than Jesse in this house. I mean, I can't think of one personally.
Michelle. I don't know if she
Yeah.
she backed out on him a little bit this week.
But the big thing is too is that obviously I've never been in your spot, but I imagine you're feeling paranoia, and I hope this helps to settle some of your paranoia.
There's a lot of paranoia when you're sitting out here. A lot. And that's why I have.
That's why they do it.
Yeah, they isolate you. Yeah, like she said, and they want you to think that and stuff. And I should have brought you guys up here sooner because I probably wouldn't have been having so many ulcers and things like that as I am having right now. But I probably should have done that. I mean, it does feel good to have you up here now. I mean, talking about it and discussing it. I think we should do it again tomorrow. Honestly, see if if there's any other thoughts or.
I mean, my thoughts are probably going to be the same. There are no new developments. He's not. Right. He's going to lay low. He's not going to come out until Thursday and pull shit. And then he's going to pull shit on Friday after the POV. So that's his modus operandi. I know what I'm working with.
Jesse's got a regular routine now.
He's got a regular routine.
He did it last week. He just did it again this week. So it'll be the same next week.
So there's nothing going to be new tomorrow. It is what it is. We're voting the way we're voting, and that's it.
And then as long as one of us wins it, then he can go home next.
Yes.
And we'll deal with it then.
He drives me insane. Good thing
Colonel, I was going to let him know. He was trying to say something about Memphis. What did you feel about Memphis again?
Memphis went like with Angie and stuff, and totally sided with Michelle and Jesse and got away from us to the point that he wasn't at that time talking really to any of us. At that particular time when Angie and that. He absolutely isolated himself from everybody. And all of a sudden, Angie goes home, and you can't keep him away. I mean, he is just barged back into this thing. And
what's he supposed to do, though?
No,
You got Michelle and Jesse.
I understand.
Like that.
But does that make him feel warm and welcome is all I'm saying. Keisha, I'm with you. I'm just saying.
No, I'm just saying, because I know that I am one of those people that hang out with him, but...
I never questioned.
I know. I'm not saying that. I'm just saying, like, I like him like everybody else does. Like, on a personal level, did I forget about last week? Absolutely not.
No, and I don't think any of us have. As head of household, if I were head of household, I would worry about the one that threatened me. And he did threaten her.
Of course. I mean, of course, it's your one chance as head of household to put up people that...
I know that he would take me on. I knew he was getting the slop. I mean, like I said, who else? I understand that. Shit.
And if any of you guys want to come up and talk to me on a one-on-one basis up here, please feel free. My door is open. I know it's been closed a lot this past weekend and week and stuff like that, but don't think that, please. If you guys have anything you want to talk about or anything like that, just...
I think we're the strongest alliance that ever existed in Big Brother.
Well, we just got to keep knocking them out.
Maybe the biggest, too.
Pardon?
Maybe the biggest, too.
Yeah, usually it's
I think.
Well, what is your, I know, because